Today, we're taking time to remember the 2,403 U.S. military members and civilians who were killed when the Japanese attacked Hawaii's Pearl Harbor on this date in 1941. The attack marked the beginning of U.S. involvement in World War II. A World War II veteran from Indianapolis recently shared with us the memories of his role in helping to end the war. When Robert Pedigo first got a taste of being in the military, he was just a teenager.
I was the youngest one on my bomber crew.
Now he's 97 and the only living survivor among his other Air Force brethren.
It was a gigantic accomplishment, gigantic sacrifices, but we succeeded. You know, well, we had no choice. You know, it was do or die.
Pettigo, an Air Force bombardier, remembers the day when Allied forces finally defeated Germany in what is known as D-Day. In fact, the day before, Pettigo's squad commander, Jimmy Stewart, yes, the one of Hollywood fame, gave Pettigo and other airmen a pep talk before lights out.
The afternoon before D-Day, Jimmy called us a squadron at a time, 4 squadrons. He called us a squadron at a time out into the middle of a wheat field, away from all buildings, to brief us about the next morning. And even then, he didn't say what it was, but we'd been anticipating, and we surmised what it was, and we were right. And I can pretty much remember his words. He was very brief. And he said, "Fellas, we got a big mission in the morning. To get to bed early, so to be nobody coming going on a red alert. The base was locked down, nobody coming or going. So we'll be getting up early, so get your rest."
Morning came early at 2:30 a.m. the next day, D-Day. And Pettigo was one of the first up in the air, part of an air assault over Germany.
It was my easiest mission, but we lost 12,000 men that day on the beaches. And had it not been for all the bombing we did, we had Germany bombed to the smithereens of the ground before the invasion, so actually D-Day was ready for a mop-up.
The U.S. had resisted entering the war, but after the devastation and loss of American lives at Pearl Harbor, the U.S. involvement was inevitable. Pettigo, a treasure himself with spoken word history, wants generations now and in the future to never forget the lives lost and those who gave up so much to end a war.
Well, how great the sacrifices were to stop it, end it, win it. 8th Air Force I was in had the highest percentage of losses of any military unit in World War II. It was like flying into hell.
Pettigo speaks from experience when he refers to hell. You see, he survived 30 air battles over Germany. He's 97 now, but the Indianapolis native finally received his diploma from Arsenal Tech High School at the age of 93.